Good morning, friends. This is what I'm eating for lunch today. I have some cut up vegetables, and in here I've got some hummus. Breakfast is going to be this like Denver omelet in a mug. It's got red peppers, green onion, and 6 tablespoons of egg beaters. And here is some frozen ham and bean soup. This is 7 points for 1 cup, but I can't break it up right now because I just took it out of the deep freeze. A banana and 2 slices of bread to go with my breakfast. I'm gonna make like an egg sandwich. And in here is 1 Laughing Cow wedge. So this is 4 points, and then 1 Laughing Cow wedge for 1 point. So it's 5 points for breakfast. The hummus and the vegetables is 2 points, and this is 7 points for 1 cup. I have a banana for breakfast, and I finally got my hands on the caramel premier protein, so that's what I'm going to be drinking in my coffee this morning. And this I actually drank a little bit of yesterday, so there's only a half a thing in here, so this will be 1 point when I finish this today. And that's what's for breakfast, snacks, and lunch. Good morning, friends. How you doing? Welcome back. It is Monday. It is Monday. There's a few different updates. I did film food prep yesterday because I prepped my little heart away all day. Well, not all day. I started at about 8. I finished at about 10:30. And it took me that long. It normally only takes me maybe an hour, hour and a half tops. That includes all the chopping, the cooking, and everything. But yesterday took a little bit longer because I tried for the first time to film it with my new vlogging camera and the tripod, and I had to keep like readjusting, and then the battery went dead, and I was able to get a ton of footage, and it came out really nice. It's an HD camera, so the quality was really nice, and I had uploaded it to the laptop, and then when I went to go and upload it to YouTube, there was a big problem. So I had started that whole process at like 11 o'clock with YouTube, and at 2:30 I'm like, enough. It was not working. So I'm sorry that there was no food prep. I'm still new at that. Like, I can do it from my phone, but from a camera, and yeah. So, I also explained in there a little bit of my weigh-in update from Friday. There wasn't one. I did weigh in, but it's not accurate again. And the reason being that it's not accurate is because since Tuesday night, I've had the stomach flu. So my weigh-in on Friday was I lost 5.1 pounds. Yeah, 5.1. And the week before it wasn't accurate because of my time of the month, and I had a lot of like salt retention. But this week it was not accurate because of the stomach flu, and I basically lived, it hit me on Tuesday night, and then that's when I ended up with a fever too. And then I stayed home from work Wednesday and Thursday. I had horrible stomach pains. I was not keeping anything in. So I basically lived off of flat ginger ale, Gatorade, and bone broth. Like, that was it. Every time I tried to eat something solid, nothing good came of that. So that's why I'm saying the weigh-in was not accurate. I'm feeling much better. Saturday night I started feeling better, and yesterday I felt good. Saturday though, I spent the whole day disinfecting the house and like everything that I've ever touched in the house, which you don't realize how much stuff you're touching until you have to go around with Clorox wipes and disinfect everything. So that took like dang near all day, and I finally fell over Saturday night on the couch, and Brett and I just binge watched Everybody Loves Raymond reruns until we went to bed. And we made a quick trip to the Walmart for toilet paper. And that was it. I know, we live an exciting life. So yesterday then I got up and I had started food prepping. I made my own bone broth overnight from Saturday into Sunday. It just cooked all night in the crock pot, and I froze that. Then I put a beef roast in the crock pot yesterday for pot roast sandwiches, and we ended up not eating that because it wasn't done. So I don't know if something's wrong with my crock pot. I have 2 crock pots, and one of them, the real fancy one that's all electronic and everything, it always takes double as long to cook. So at like 9:30 last night, the beef roast was finally done. So I froze it. I didn't freeze it. I packaged it up and I put it in the fridge, and that's what we're going to be eating on for dinner tonight. And I just cooked it with some carrots and potatoes and onions to eat on the side. We're going to do like pot roast sandwiches and then eat the vegetables on the side. And yeah, so actually my menu plan had kind of changed a little bit because I showed you guys what I was planning on serving this week, but it's changed. So Marissa's boyfriend turned 18 yesterday, and the only day that he has off of work that we can take him out to dinner is on Thursday. So I had grilled sandwiches planned on Thursday, but now we're going out for dinner. I'm not sure where we're going yet, but it's got to be somewhere gluten friendly. So maybe Five Guys or something. And yesterday all we ate was the leftover chicken that I made in the crock pot on Saturday. Brett made a sandwich out of it, and I just ate chicken pieces. And then we're going to be eating the pot roast now for 2 days. So I'm not making that kielbasa skillet, which I really wanted to try because it's a new to me recipe. And I wanted to share that with you guys. So that will definitely be on the menu plan next week. I have everything for it, and it's like a one-pot meal, so it looks really easy and it sounds really tasty. So I will be doing that. And I think that's it. I don't really have much to share because not much has gone on. I did stop at my mom's house this weekend because I wanted to see her dog. And I kind of figured if I was going to get sick there, it was my mom's house, so it's just as good as mine. And but I didn't. Thankfully, I was already at the tail end of whatever this thing was nasty. But my mom's dog had had surgery on her Achilles tendon. It was torn, and so last Monday she had surgery on it, and I wanted to go and see that little baby. She is my Daisy's sister. My mom was fostering both of them, and then we just knew I was taking one and she was keeping one. So I went to go see her, and that was it. That was it. Besides the trip to Walmart. Otherwise, I was in the house disinfecting everything. I did all the laundry. I've been a rock star keeping up on the routines except for yesterday. And yesterday, by the time I got done with this whole YouTube fiasco, I was so mad and just lost my ambition for everything that I just said, screw it. I laid down on the couch and I did not get up until it was time to go to bed. And I feel like I kind of needed that because even though I wasn't feeling well on Saturday, I was still running around like crazy doing laundry and cleaning. So I needed one day to just be still. And that was yesterday, evidently. So in this one day, the house has completely fallen apart. Like, there's piles everywhere again. Do you guys have this problem in your home, like with hot spots? I have like 25,000 hot spots in my house. So now that means tonight, instead of Monday is my day off from chores, besides just like filing paperwork, and I'm closing out 2016 financially so we can go to the accountant. That's all I planned on doing today. But now I have to clean off those hot spots. It's always something. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to plug in dinner after this when I get home tonight. But you guys already saw what I packed for food today at work. And I cooked the eggs beforehand because I noticed last week on Friday when I went in for a half a day, we have no toaster anymore. So I guess the toaster has gone to pasture, and I believe the microwave is on its last leg too. So because I wasn't sure what's going to happen with the food situation at work, like being able to cook it, I just cooked my eggs. That way I at least have something in my stomach. And hopefully the microwave still works at lunch, because otherwise I can't eat my ham and bean soup. So, or maybe downstairs has working appliances. I don't know. But we can't live like this. We at least need a toaster. So that's it, friends. That's it for checking in. I don't know if I ever showed you guys my Christmas present from Marissa, but she got me this cute little coffee mug that says "Drop That Cupcake," and I just love it. The glitter is coming off of it already, but she had gotten it off of an Etsy shop, and I just think that that's to be expected with something like that. But it is cute, and I try not to let anything sit in it all day, so when I get to work I'll rinse this out so that I don't always have to run it through the dishwasher, because I'd like the glitter to stay as long as possible. But okay, so now I'm just rambling. I'm coming into really bright sun. It's deceiving because it is only 12 degrees here, and the sun makes it look like, you know, spring is coming. So it's a lie. It's not coming. We're supposed to get snow today, actually. That's what AccuWeather said. But I will show you my dinner after this, and then I will close out the vlog, and that's it, friends. So I will see you later. Okay, you guys, it is after work. I have eaten everything I brought with me. My stomach is still okay, but I only have like 15 ounces, 16 ounces of water in me. So I really need to drink some water. I'm thinking I'm gonna stop at McDonald's and get a large unsweetened iced tea. And here's the thing with the water. Like, I ranted and raved last week about how, I'm just getting my $1.08 ready. They were coming to work sick. Okay, the same lady's still sick, and she walks around and brags about how she does not want to take her personal time off to be sick. Well, you know what? I did. I got sick, and I had to take my personal time off because of it. So 2.5 days worth. Okay, like, my company is very generous with their personal time, so I have a lot left. But you've been here longer than me, which means you have the exact same amount of time, because after 15 years you're tapped out. So, hacking up a storm. Everybody's hacking up a storm now. I'm walking around. I don't even want to go into the kitchen. So now I don't know what to take for lunch tomorrow, because whatever I take, I have to heat up. I'm going to cook my eggs in the morning, and instead of heating it up, I'm just going to eat it cold. I don't want to go into the kitchen because it's a small area, and then everybody's hacking in the kitchen, and then you're touching everything, and if you saw what my hands look like right now, I think my skin's going to get ready to peel off from all that like antibacterial crap that I've been putting on it. And man, I just can't wait to get home tonight. Like, these people tire my ass. I don't even know how else to say it. And I'm sorry, because I did not want to swear. But hang on one second, because I'm here. I'm going to order my iced tea, and I'll be right back. Okay. Ordered, paid for. $1.09. It's $1.09. It got raised. So.
Is it a sweet or an unsweet?
Unsweet.
Unsweet.
Thank you. Okay, so I just don't even want to go into the kitchen, and that was part of the problem, was that I had to keep refilling my water if I was going to go in the kitchen. So I don't know. What would you guys do?
Hi, sorry about that. And here you go.
Thank you. Have a great night. Okay, iced tea in hand, going home. I have an hour and 20-minute commute home. So, gosh, I hope I don't have to go to the bathroom. I hate drinking while driving. I don't drink and drive. Like, oh boy, that came out all wrong. I don't drink and drive, but I drink like iced tea, water, and soda, and I drive. And if I get stuck in traffic, it's a killer. Because sometimes then it takes me like an hour and a half to get home. So, enough silliness. It's light out, so I can actually film on the way home now for a little while, where like the whole month of December it was pitch black by 3 o'clock. So I was thinking about bringing like a bunch of water bottles with me, and I don't know, maybe brewing like a flask of coffee. But can you see me like walking into work with all of my beverages and food? I have a huge tote bag as it is for my food. Like, if I had to like start bringing all my beverages every day in different vessels, I'm gonna need like a flatbed rolling cart. It's ridiculous. No, people just need to keep their butts at home if they're sick, and, you know, cover your mouth and wash your damn hands. I don't know, is that too much to ask? Every time I get to work and it's like this, like, I get all upset all over again. I was fine when I was home. Yes, I was miserable, but I was fine. I was at home. I didn't have any of this around me. Now I go back to work for one day and I'm like, okay, so rant over. Brett's not feeling good. So he's like, my stomach's a little jacked up. Well, buddy, pot roast sandwiches is on the menu. So I might make him some soup if he's not feeling good. But, ooh, do you see that glow that the taillights are giving off? It's the little things in life, people. It's the little things in life. So, pot roast sandwich. Where am I at today with food-wise? I am at, so 1 point for the coffee. And I didn't even finish half of it, but I'm just going to call it a point because I might have a coffee again tonight. So 1 point for coffee, 2 points for the eggs, and 4 points for the bread. So that gets me to 7. 7 points for the soup. That gets me to 14. 2 points for the hummus gets me to 16, and then I had the banana. So I'm 16 out of 30 for today. That leaves me with 14 points. I'm sure I can eat enough pot roast sandwiches to get me to 14 points today. Maybe even some dessert. I downloaded a recipe for warm vanilla protein pudding. It has chia seeds in it and vanilla protein powder and something else, cinnamon, nutmeg. I'm thinking about trying it, but I want to see first how much cashew milk I have left. I think you're supposed to put milk in it, some kind of milk, because otherwise what kind of pudding is it going to be? So I don't have a whole lot left, I don't think, and I think I'm going to need it. No, I don't need it for my coffees this week because I have 4 of those Premier Proteins with 3 more full ones. So I don't know, maybe I'll try that. I know Brett said he's not feeling good. I might make him some golden milk tonight. I think I talked about this in my food prep, and then that whole YouTube snafu happened. So, okay, golden milk is cashew milk, cinnamon, a cinnamon stick, and turmeric, the spice. And you gently simmer it on a stove until all the flavors are blended. And because of the turmeric, it ends up being like this beautiful golden color. It's like the quintessential fall color. But with the cinnamon, and you can add a little bit of stevia if you want, but I typically don't need it because you're using like vanilla cashew milk, the unsweetened one, and you're putting the cinnamon in there. And so if you want, you can add stevia, you can add some. If you were to add honey to it and you're already making something healthy, I would go ahead and add Manuka honey, because the probiotics are going to do nothing but boost your immune system. This thing back here where you hang your clothes always makes me feel like my hair is sticking up, and I just want to sit here and smack my head. But anyways, so turmeric is anti-inflammatory, anti-fungus. It's got healing powers like unbelievable. It's antibacterial, like the things you can do with turmeric, but you have to be careful because it is a very strong spice, not flavor-wise, but color-wise. And if you just get a little bit on like your counter or your shirt or something, you need to wipe it up right away. Otherwise, it's going to be a permanent, like yellowish, brownish stain. But this thing, if you drink it warm, not hot, don't boil it, but just simmer it a little bit until the flavors are melded. And then I just take the cinnamon stick in my cup and I swirl it around. That just adds a little bit more flavor too. And you drink this like you would tea or coffee, and you go to bed. Not only does it promote for a good night's sleep, but it also heals you from the inside out. So there's a tip for you if you have any kind of sickness going on, or you don't want to get any sickness. It's actually a very calming drink. Like, I drink my magnesium, my magnesium drink, because I need to keep my magnesium levels steady. I drink that every night, and that's also like a relaxative. And then I always follow it up with some kind of tea. You guys have no idea the amount of beverages that I drink in a day just for medicinal purposes. That's why, and no, I don't count it all as water. Like, I don't count this iced tea as water because it's got caffeine in it. A lot of my teas do have caffeine because it just comes naturally, so I don't count it as water, but maybe I should, because I'm not getting my 80 ounces of water, and oh boy, Lord have mercy, I would be doing nothing but going potty all day if I had to do that. So, okay, anyways, it's starting to get darker now. I see I've been babbling for like 8 minutes this round, and I don't want to keep you any longer. I will show you my pot roast sandwich, what I'm having for dinner, and then I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye, friends. Okay, so dinner tonight is 10 points. 4 points for the bun, 4 points for the pot roast, mustard is free, there's carrots, and 2 points of olives. And that completes my food for the day.